live this evening from the Melbourne Cricket Ground. You join us for this 2020 match between Australia and India. I'm Mike Atherton, and joining me for what should be an exciting contest is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy and the irrepressible David Gower.
Thanks, Athers. We're almost ready to get underway. I've just been taking a look at conditions down in the middle, and I think with this surface there's a little bit there for batters and bowlers alike. The ground staff have done a brilliant job. I'm really interested to see which way the captains go when the coin is tossed. Beautiful clear conditions and not a chance of rain.
Wonderful insight there from David Gower. Let's now head down to the middle to join the captains for the toss.
Going to bat first, bit of a surprise call. I cannot see the benefit of batting in these conditions, and the bowlers will have a spring in their step.
Singh has the ball in hand and will get us underway. Hopefully there'll be some swing and bounce with this new ball early on. A really aggressive shot to play off the first ball of the innings.
That was just a coat of paint away from hitting the wickets. Great bowling, deserved better.
Got that away nicely.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Yep. Good shot. A beauty.
Good return, back from the deep.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on, as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. Oh my, that's racing away.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
There'll be one run here for them.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
End of the over. 11 runs coming from it. Australia are none for 11. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the members' end. Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
Nearly got through them. Just got onto it in time with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Couldn't get it through the field.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Right there.
In the air. Looks to be landing safely.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Thick edge. Yeah. Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
After all that effort, they just couldn't manage to go onto the 100. They'll feel like they've missed out here.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket. Misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
End of the over. 10 runs coming from it. Australia are 1 for 21. Singh from the great southern stand end. Out! Yeah! Good catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Yeah.
They'll get at least one. Quick onto that in the infield.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
What a good shot that is. Took advantage of a full straight ball.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Sharma, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Maybe they didn't pick that up very late on the shot.
Not taken. A boundary, but not a convincing one.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Just threw the shot too early.
An inexpensive over ends and a wicket coming from it.
Yes!
Fantastic catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Get the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Stoinis won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Edged it. Now then, was there a faint edge? That's out. Caught.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple. Straight to the fielder.
Short and wide. Did well to get some bat on that.
End of the over, and again it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting batters build any momentum.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yep.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it. A couple on offer here.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
right out of the middle.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yes.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Yep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Great shot. At least one on offer.
Decisive running might have got them two. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
End of the over, 10 off it. Australia are 4 for 42.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Beaten on the drive.
That's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Short and wide. Did well to get some bat on that.
Yep.
Super catch.
Yeah!
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Great shot, but it's not going to...
Good return, back from the deep. Puts in a slightly shorter ball, and it's seen so early. Got onto the back foot quickly and just pushes away behind square.
Wait.
Well placed, should get a single.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
4 runs added in that over. Australia are 5 for 46. India can now have 5 fielders outside the circle. Patel coming into the attack from the great southern stand end. Drives and misses everything.
Patel with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Yep.
Timed that perfectly.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Big edge. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Wait.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Waiting.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Wait there.
Patel ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket. Still searching for what would be a thoroughly deserved fiver. They bowled brilliantly in this innings.
Yes.
There'll be runs here.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Yep.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Timed that brilliantly.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Wait.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game.
Yes.
Lovely shot. Rocked onto the back foot and pulled away just behind square leg.
Yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch. And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
10 runs added in that over. Australia are 5 for 67. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Bowled! What a way to start the over.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Nice.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Waiting. Yep.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Keeper.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Nicked it! Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Australia seem happy to take 2 runs off that over. It's a 6 for 69.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yes.
Chance to run 2.
Bowler.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Yep. Yes.
Huge edge.
Nearly got through them. Just got onto it in time with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Yes. Yep.
Well, a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Patel doing really well to keep the pressure on these two. Another good over of bowling.
Yes.
They'll get at least one. Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A good start, but that's all they've managed. They did the hard work and threw it away in the end.
Ellis is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on.
Yes.
Nicely ran, working the ball away into the gaps to find the easy single.
Yes.
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
No point running for that one. That was 4 off the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yep.
Seven runs added there. Australia are 7 for 87. The right armour is coming into the attack in the great southern stand end.
Yes.
really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Straight to the fielder.
Wait on.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
India found some good rhythm in that over. They'll want to maintain it going forwards.
Yes.
And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Wait.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Wait. Yep.
That's 4. No one at third man to stop it.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
It was a good comeback after that boundary last ball.
Yes.
End of the over. 5 off it. Australia are 8 for 96.
Yep.
Super shot that.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter and a great shot off the back foot.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Misses everything.
Nice bowling.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Bowled in. Beauty, absolute beauty.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Hazelwood, whose first task is getting themselves settled.
Yes.
Well placed, should get a single.
Hola.
A couple on offer here.
Hazelwood gets off the mark.
Yes.
Great shot, at least one on offer.
Keeper.
Was that just a bit lazy with the running? Usually there'd be two there. Need to take a bit more initiative out there.
Zampa takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries.
Yep.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
Overstepped on that occasion. Thick edge.
Well, that's a brilliant way to follow up a no ball. A dot ball, free hits.
That's the end of a very good over. Good pressure being put on the batters.
Yes.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yes.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yes.
There'll be runs here.
Yep.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one.
Yes.
Gee, they're bowling well at the moment. They complete another very good over.
For 111.
Knocked him over, the in-swinger right up in the block hole. Early wickets will be the key. It's a below-par score. If the batting gets away early, we could see a very simple run chase. The openers will be keen to knock off these runs quickly. Not a huge total to chase down. The bowlers will need to make early inroads if they're to make it interesting. Picks the gap perfectly.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Hit right on the body. Misjudged it a bit maybe. Couldn't seem to get out of the way. That will have hurt.
Just threw the shot too early.
Edged. Strong appeal. Yes, well taken in the slips.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Yep.
There'll be one run here for them.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Gill comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today. Gill ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Finds the fielder with that shot.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot, couldn't find a gap.
5 runs added in the over. India are 1 for 5. Ellis coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. That has gone very, very high. Might be safe.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yep.
Gets back and punches it beautifully.
A little bit short, not horribly short, moves the feet well and the hands even better.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Right off the middle of the bat.
That was pure elegance, right out of the textbook, that shot.
Marsh, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Wait on.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Yep.
Out!
Yeah!
What a catch!
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds. And you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Yep.
They'll get at least 1.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
End of the over. India are 2 for 18. Hazelwood from the great southern stand end.
Wait there.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. Beaten on the drive.
Here he is, buddy.
Not a great shot in the end. Practices the shot again. Just need to keep their head down now.
Yep.
Caught.
Yeah!
One of the easiest catches you'll see.
To trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Samson will be looking to make a strong start to their innings.
Yep.
Huge edge.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Yep.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
6 runs added there. India are 3 for 24.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Yep. Yep. Bowler.
Perfect technique and placement.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Ellis shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now.
Wait there.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Sampson shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yep.
Ellis doing really well to keep the pressure on these two. Another good over of bowling.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Massive edge.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Gone right through the defences.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It looked like it was moving to a big, big score, but it's not to be.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength. Misjudged that. He takes a hit on the body.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yep.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
straight to the fielder.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
6 runs added in the over. India are 4 for 38. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the members' end. Oh, that looked nasty. Big edge!
Just threw the shot too early.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Wait there.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Waiting.
Couldn't get it through the field.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find the gap.
Yep.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Too wide, it was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Wait.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Cummins ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket. The captain can push this field a bit deeper now. 3 more players able to go outside the circle.
Waiting. Yep.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Chance to run 2.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Wait.
Cuts that off well in the infield. End of the over. 5 off it. India are 4 for 51.
Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Wait on. Yep, yep.
There'll be runs here.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Yep. Yep. Follow that.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Cummins has really kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
Another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Yep.
Edged it. A couple on offer here. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Great shot. At least one on offer.
Yep.
Beautiful cover drive. A hint of movement in the air and eased towards the boundary.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Down the wicket, misses!
Well, you can't just skip down the pitch like that. How that isn't a stumping, I'll never know.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. There'll be 1 run here for them. 9 runs added in that over. India are 4 for 66. Marsh, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the members' end.
Yep.
Out! Pretty straightforward catch in the end.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait, though, to face their first ball.
Yeah.
Good shot. A beauty.
Opened to face the bat to find the gap, deliberately so, and managed 4 runs.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Finds the edge. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. Oh, that is a great catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite the fireworks as we would have hoped, but still, solid work.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yeah.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep, yep.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
End of the over, 6 off it. India are 6 for 72.
Yep.
They'd look for a couple here.
It was slightly shorter, but it was seen early. Got onto the back foot quickly. Just pushed it away behind square.
The Yorker does the trick.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
And again, see you later, 2 wickets on the trot.
The ball did just enough to beat the bat, and this innings has ended before it could start. Out bowled for a duck.
The worst possible time to be coming into bat. Just have to settle in and not think about the previous wickets.
Hey.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Wait there.
Just threw the shot too early.
Not the ideal way of handling that ball. Good bowling, kept it nice and tight, and made it hard to score runs. Marsh from the members' end. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Totally beaten by the change of pace on that delivery. Very unlucky not to take the wicket.
they'll get at least one.
Probably should have gotten back for a second there. Need to push a bit harder on that first one.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Good precision with that throw back from the deep. Pierced the gap and gets their first runs.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
Worked it onto the leg side and got some easy runs.
India weren't given much of an opportunity, a very tidy over. Picks the gap perfectly.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Yep.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. Confident appeal. Could it be? Absolutely nailed it.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Marsh, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Zampa with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Over. India are 8 for 88. Going with pace now.
Yep.
Just pivoted onto the back foot. So easily done to knock it behind square.
Yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Keeper. Yep.
Straight to the fielder.
Yep, yep.
End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. India are 8 for 96. Stoinis into the attack now from the great southern stand end.
Yep, yep. Yep.
Drives and misses everything.
That's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Poor shot. Really lucky.
Well, look how close that was to off stump. The timing on the shot was poor and really didn't get close to the ball. Very lucky to get away with that.
What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it would be moving to a big, big score, but it's not to be.
Yep.
It mightn't get to the boundary. Should at least get a couple.
Bad decision making. Thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging.
4 runs added in the over. India are 9 for 100. Zampa, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the members' end.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Yep.
Decisive running might have got them too. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yep.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep. Well, you never knew which way this game was going. A great finish to a super match that had everything.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the game and join us again real soon